What's happening around the world? It's time for another serving of News Bites.
最近国内外发生哪些大事？午餐搭配 ICT News Bites， 慢慢的一口接一口吸收最新时事和趣闻。
Hello everybody, and welcome to a new episode of News Bites. I'm Ryan Drillsma.
And I'm Nancy Sun.
In today's news, a dancing ox lantern,
A phantom jellyfish,
and an actor directs again.
all that and more coming up next.
Top of Taiwan.
台北灯会主灯跳舞的公牛, a dancing ox lantern in Taipei.
Taipei Lantern Festival is lighting up the city again. It started on Friday 17th of December and will finish on December 26th, the day after Christmas Day. It is taking place in Taipei's historic 有历史的万华 district.
And this year, a giant ox, 公牛, is taking center stage. That's right, a giant ox. It's 6 meters tall and weighs 100 kilograms.
It's made up of rods, 灯管, that light up in different colors. And it's not just a regular lantern, it's a dancing lantern.
It's attached to wires, 灯管连着线, that pull its arms, legs, and head that help it dance around.
这个公牛灯不是一般的灯，它会跳舞。它是彩色灯管组成的，有线可以拉起来让它摆动。
How cool!
The lantern was made with the help of many people, including artists, engineers, and even a choreographer. A choreographer is someone that makes dances. 编舞家是设计舞步的人。
The choreographer that helped with the ox has worked with Taiwan's famous Cloud Gate Dance Theatre Group, Yunmen Wuji. The Lantern Festival was supposed to start in February this year. It was postponed, 延期, because of the pandemic.
It attracts millions of people each year. One year, 4 million people went to see the Taipei Lantern Festival. I wonder if that many will go this year.
台北灯节每年吸引数百万人参加，今年会有这么多人去吗？
Going global.
加州外海深处，极罕见的冥河水母现身 Giant phantom jellyfish seen near California.
Ah! Did you see that? Was that a ghost? Oh, it was a jellyfish?
Yes, it's a rare kind of jellyfish, 水母. People don't see it very often. It does look a lot like a ghost. That's why it's called the giant phantom jellyfish. Phantom is another word for ghost.
The giant phantom jellyfish has long, flat arms that look like strips of bed sheets, and its head has a dim pink glow.
冥河水母又宽又长的触手，看起来很像几条撕破的床单。它的头部会发出暗淡的粉红荧光。
It lives in the deepest, 最深的 parts of the ocean. That's probably why it's only been spotted around 100 times since it was first discovered in 1899.
But it was recently spotted off the coast of California, 加州, in the U.S. You can see it slowly floating, 漂浮, through the water in a new video.
People don't know much about this jellyfish, except that it's one of the biggest species, 种类.
Its arms can grow up to 10 meters long. Scientists think it uses its long, floaty arms to catch prey, 捕捉猎物, and feed them into its mouth.
Swimming in the sea is fun, but I hope that I never see a giant phantom jellyfish while I'm in the water.
去海边游泳超好玩，不过我希望不要碰到冥河水母。
Today's feature.
梅尔吉布顺再次当导演 Mel Gibson taking on director role again. A famous actor is doing double duty, 身兼
in a new film.
Would you like a shot at the title?
Mel Gibson has always starred in the Lethal Weapon series of movies. For the upcoming 5th film, he will direct at the same time.
I suppose we have to register you as a lethal weapon.
He takes over, 接班, for former director Richard Donner, who recently passed away. Mayor Ji Bu-sun 不但要当第5部致命武器的主角，也要当电影导演。
Why you gotta make things so complicated?
Donner had directed all 4 previous Lethal Weapon films. Mel will reprise his role as police officer Martin Riggs.
I don't make things complicated. That's just the way things get all by himself.
They hope that Danny Glover will come back to play his character, Roger Murtaugh.
I'm too old for this.
Production on the new movie is expected to start in 2022. 第5部2022年开始拍片，希望丹尼·格洛佛也会回来。
The recap.
So, in today's News Bites, Taipei Lantern Festival is lighting up the city again.
And this year, a giant ox is taking center stage.
It's made up of rods that light up in different colors.
And it's not just a regular lantern, it's a dancing lantern.
And a giant phantom jellyfish was recently spotted near California.
It's only been spotted around 100 times since it was first discovered in 1899.
It lives in the deepest part of the ocean.
And a famous actor is directing and acting in a new movie.
Mel Gibson will be back on screens in the new Lethal Weapon movie.
Production on the new movie is expected to start in 2022.
And that's today's episode of News Bites.
This week, we want you to have your say about the greatest gift. There are many different holidays all over the world where people like to give gifts to each other. Of course, we should be happy to give things to others and not just happy to get new stuff, but it's still a nice feeling to receive something from our family or friends. So, what is the greatest gift you have ever received? Record your message and send it to newsbites@icrt.com.tw with your name and age, and if you like, the name of your school. Make sure to send us your recording by Thursday at noon, and you might hear your message on our show on Friday.
ICRT 与教育部国民及学前教育署下次继续和您聊新闻。ICRT App 和网站也能重复收听。
More local and international news next time on News Bites. Brought to you by the K-12 Education Administration. Find past episodes available on the ICRT website and app.